So we have Dizzy, and it's versus Asta, A-S-T-A.
Yeah.
So who does Asta play?
Asta plays Ken.
Okay.
And Dizzy plays Yun, and his name is Dizzy, so he plays Denjin Ryu.
Clearly. I think that's the best tag choice he could have had.
It's a perfect name. Good colors here. Classic versus Dark Ken, Evil Ken. And we have...
This is the classic matchup. This
Yep,
is
doesn't get any better than this. It would be considered in Ken's favor. Ken is a stronger character in this game, but Denjin makes everything winnable.
Denjin,
nice.
Yeah, Denjin just flips everything on its head because you're never really out with it as long as you have one stocked, which he does.
And here we go. He's going with the Kuni style of just getting the stun bar up high and then trying to finish with one or two more normals.
Yeah, I mean, the faster you spend it, the faster you can build another one.
It's a good way of looking at it. Back throw is a fantastic move for stun. I'm surprised that actually did stun.
Back throws.
And
there
overhead. So as you play this game more and more, you'll start to recognize that some moves might be the best move, but also the most obvious move. And when you have high stun, look for Ryu to do forward medium punch, because it's one of his highest stun normal moves. Nice throw set up here.
Oh, the fake with the overhead.
And here comes, he misses the Denjin.
Oh, that hurts.
EX Tatsu.
Goes for the reset.
Now, I don't like the idea of spending an EX fireball there. The stun bar was high. You want to work towards your Denjin.
Yeah, felt like you really needed to win neutral there, so.
Nice red parry. Could have gotten a better punish there with a low forward Tatsu.
Just uses one.
Yeah, the one hit, that must have been an execution error, but pretty quick and decisive first game there for Dizzy.
Very dominant. I saw him playing this character a bit earlier. He seems to be getting used to it. He told me he's mostly been doing Yun lately, so I'm surprised to see
I was playing his Yun the other day. So on commentary, it's Genesis and Dr. Steelhammer.
Yeah, thank you, Hussein. Hussam, I'm sorry, for donating $10.
Yes. Oh, wow, Hussam. So Hussam was supposed to be here and give his $10 to Henry Sen as the entry fee, but he couldn't make it out. Hussam back in the scene from Bahrain. Moved back to the United States. Strong Chun-Li player. I Want to Be Happy is his name on Fight Kit.
The cry of all Chun-Li players.
Now, Asta is a very new player. I've met him at NEC, somebody who has just recently found the game. Dizzy's been around for a while.
He's doing pretty good for a new Ken. He has a good grasp of how the character works.
Yeah, I think a lot of the new generation has good mentorship. People are... If you play offline, you can learn quick because, stronger players will give you tips.
People have so much experience with this game that they can just share everything. They can dump so much on you.
And this is a city that has a lot of Ken players.
Thank you to MX Power for the $10 donation.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Dizzy missing the punish, so there's that.
Oh no,
that
DP.
Forward medium punch again.
That DP can be a little awkward because you can't press forward before the fear, so you got to do it real fast.
We've got Neiman in the chat. Neiman, an incredible showing at the Jazzy Circuit finale, 3rd place.
Good punish. Oh, try to parry the second one. I'm surprised that wasn't a red parry.
Yo, thank you, Oni Ramen for the $10.
The money is flowing.
It's flowing for 3rd strike.
We got Wax here too, one of the Texas boys. He'll definitely be at the finale. We got Crimson Wolf. Everybody's here. Ooh, and that should be all. I still think do Denjin. I mean, it's harder.
I don't know.
It's harder to parry. Come on.
Well, no. It's harder to parry for sure, but
and it's cooler. You get a higher grade for the super finish. Let's play to the crowd here.
Actually.
C++. That would have been a B. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, thank you, James Trombone, for $15 in cash.
Thank you so much, James.
Now, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be Goss versus Anti-Shoto. Anti-Shoto is one of the old-time New Yorkers.
Oh, yes.
He is a Necro specialist. He plays the opposite of Mutant XP. He's extremely aggressive in your face. You can find him on Fight Kit. His name is First to 10 or GTFO.
Yes. I've known Aris a long time. When I first started playing fighting games, Aris was there.
That's
how
funny.
long.
So he's been around.
He's been around.
Because when you first started playing fighting games, there was barely electric lights in New York City.
There was barely electric lights. The coins, the coin rejection slot didn't work.
That's good to know, because his knowledge of Third Strike and even Second Impact, it has to be from years and years and years of experience.
Yeah, he
absolutely.
grinds Second Impact so much. I've talked to him about it
They're
before.
asking if we're good. Are we good?
Oh, yeah,
we're good.
Yeah. I've talked to him about Second Impact before, and he seems to know a lot
about Second Impact.
That just isn't documented.
No, and I recently played in 2 or 3 Second Impact events, and trying to find information on the game is really hard.
Yeah, a lot of it is just learning stuff as you go.
The only person was the gem Flash Gordon. Rest in peace,
Yes,
brother.
rest in peace. Died earlier this year.
I know.
Definitely a legend of all of the Third Strike.
Especially Second Impact.
Second Impact. I played him in Second Impact. We did a a 3-tournament series 2 years ago where we played all 3 of the games.
That was awesome.
And Flash Gordon was incredible. New generation, second impact, and third strike player.
Yep.
Now, to beat Anti-Shadow, you have to understand the weaknesses of Necro's offensive pressure. You know, red parrying, tornado hook is essential. Just trying to get him off you because he goes and goes and goes.
One of Goss's specialties as a player is his defense, and he's able to keep Anti-Shadow out pretty effectively, which is impressive because Anti-Shadow's offense is just—it's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. If you just block, you will die. And that move, the EX, I don't know what the hell it is.
That's
called the Anti-Shadow in New York City. Everyone will go Anti-Shadow because he's definitely known for it.
He's brought the lead back.
He's done it 4 times this round. So
I've never seen any Necro use it.
He uses it. He'll use it 15 times in a set.
And you just have to hold it. You don't know how to parry it.
It's a weird parry.
It really is. It's weird punish too because he's so like far.
So this Alex is Goss. Goss moved to Virginia recently. He's from I believe Texas.
Yep. And he's here visiting family, so he was able to join.
And a welcome addition to the tournament. This is a City of Alex players. Goss has proven himself at casuals this weekend. Very, very strong.
Sure.
Solid. Like you mentioned, the defense is there.
Yeah, everything's there.
Juggle off the electro snake. Nice block.
See, this pressure is just...
He needs to parry those.
It's hard.
It's hard, though. Yeah.
He's got to like figure out the timing. Right now, he's just blocking it because he's scared. Being scared of Anti-Shadow makes sense.
And you know, Art's been playing Street Fighter for what, 25 years?
35.
35.
It came out,
my
brother.
God.
It's been a long road.
You're saying Anti-Shadow's been with you every step of the way, so 30...
Well, like since high school. That's when I started playing seriously.
It's crazy to think that, you know, the amount
like 96.
of time that's possible to have in this game and, you know, Street Fighter 2, watching those fantastic sets Daigo put out recently.
Yeah, exactly. With this series especially, you know, it's great to see how much it revived. So like I said, like when it came out, people weren't really feeling it, but now everybody's loving it.
Yeah, you were there day one at Chinatown Fair.
It took people a long time to get used to this game. I'm
Yeah,
glad they did, though. It's aged like wine.
It's only Street Fighter in name. You know,
Yeah, it's a very different
beast.
version.
It's its own beast.
I think that's a good thing, though.
But yesterday proved, I mean, Art, you're not someone who would consider themselves to be a third strike specialist, but you had a great showing in the team tournament because of fundamental Street Fighter skill.
Oh yeah, of course.
If you can block and you can, you know, do a couple combos, you can go very far in this game in New York City.
Yes, you can.
Fix the cross up.
Oh my God, it's so hard to defend.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oof.
Interesting.
my combo.
I guess that's a issue with Alex's hurt box.
Probably. He gets to get out of a lot of things, especially when he's being juggled.
Yeah, he's a very strange character to juggle. Urian has a hard time. Necker on the corner doesn't have this kind of stun juggles that he would like.
Can't double DP him with Ken either.
Nope.
Nice blocks. Doesn't block that low though. That low goes so far. Oh my God.
Yo, thank you.
Feel how uncomfortable Goss is.
Thank you, Guru SSBM, for the big $20 in cash. Man, money, so much money for third strike,
It's not
guys.
going to get much here. See, it's very challenging if it even works.
Yeah, missed the juggle.
They can't do anything.
Yeah, Ken can't double DP Alex. It can be done in very, very specific circumstances, but it's not done with any regularity. I've
Oh,
only
it's
seen it done in
perfect.
combo videos.
Slow perfect, but solid. Gets him the set.
Yep. You guys can see right here, we're here in the dungeon of next level. Three fully serviced and working cabinets.
Tip-top shape. We got a Blast City and two
Not an emulator.
new Versus Cities playing on real hardware that has been upgraded to have the ability to output extremely crisp HD visuals.
And controllers. Although I'm the only one that used my controller.
That was an
But,
interesting
yeah.
piece of tech. Yesterday, Art put his own
yeah.
stick into the USB undamped converter, claiming that it was lower lag than the actual hardware itself.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
And then he proceeded to beat the hell out of a bunch of
I
people.
got some red parries.
Got some
I'm a
red parries.
lazy.
He's hacking into the mainframe. Now this is going to be a fun match. This is two very high-intensity players. We have
this is
Dizzy,
kinda
who's now switched to Yun, and Kenneth Black, the Skullgirls monster. Been playing third strike for a long time. Very, very aggressive Dudley, and just like that, that's really
God,
fun. That's
no
Dudley.
chance to get his offense going.
89 seconds. Not quite a speed run world record, but pretty good.
It's fast enough.
It's a PB right there.
Yeah, Pat looking good. Yo, Nerd Josh, I see you, brother.
There we go. Oh,
That
the
hurts.
short string.
Overhead parry. Now the
parry,
shoulder is
that's
going to
gonna
scale the damage here. Drops the
Oh,
combo.
no.
You know, that's probably a result of playing on Fight Cage, just not having the timing in your bones for cabinet.
Yeah, it's something weird. You
You'll see that with Makoto players coming offline trying to go like to stand fierce, switching from Fightcade. It's hard.
Oh, you have to use the PC optimization guide on Fightcade. But I'll tell
Art
you that
has,
later.
Art has found a way to
I found a way to optimize it.
This is gonna hurt.
Nice
Gonna
pickup.
kill. Just dash punch.
Okay.
It's a 2 parry there.
Wasn't ready for
But
it.
if you can see, Dudley has 2 bars. He's a 1 knockdown type character. He can end you very quick.
Oh, good trade. Gets him across the screen. You do not want Dudley
could
near
have
you.
absolutely turned that into something bigger. Oh, very unfortunate on
Back
that
throw.
tiny
Really
pop.
close to a Ganesian here. There it is.
Nice parry.
Nice, yeah.
Certainly could have gotten a juggle off that.
Okay, good pickup off the roundhouse. Doesn't go for the dash punch.
Can't get the dash punch on Dudley.
Makes sense. He also falls weird. Nice
Back throw, building the meter, very smart. Patience. Kenneth Black jumping in, and this is going to be, just activate. What are you doing? Just activate, activate.
He wanted
Thank
the
God.
guaranteed pressure, I think.
Yeah, but you got to activate. And gets
of
it.
course.
That's game 1 there.
Nice struggle.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Dudley against 3 bars is never out.
No, but Yundu's not going to activate when he gets a chance. Is going to be out soon. So
Yeah, you
definitely
gotta
get
like,
those Ganesians out when you get an opportunity.
Yun's gotta have like the least time that he has to be fragile. He's not fragile in Ganesian at all.
No. And it's something that over the years I think America started to really understand, this idea that Ganesian isn't a combo tool, it's a pressure tool. You want to get it so you can open people up. It's not always about 1, 2, 3 and starting big combos.
Yep,
It's about getting it out there.
I heard this from a video from ATP actually on YouTube. Every time that you are not using Ganesian, you're not building another one.
It's a great way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Pyro Lee, the legendary, this is just like the first round of the last game.
No, they're perfect.
He had
Pyro
no
Lee
me-
talked
he had
about
no meter, though.
no meter. You get 3 Ganesians in a round and you win.
Dizzy
That's
seems
true.
to be having a lot of trouble against that short swing.
The odds are too high.
He activates.
There it is.
Too early on that forward fierce. Let's see if he can get the
Okay.
side switch. He
Good.
does.
Yep.
Very, very nice combo.
Yeah, that was a really good pickup.
The sad part is Zenpo Tension is like the best of the bad options.
It's such a
Because
great
they have it, right?
Yeah, the scaling on the command grab. Oh, that's an interesting snag on the EX upkicks. Cannon Black coming in hard. This is the throw.
Oh, that throw gets him out of the corner. Real close to
It's
Ganesian.
definitely, you can do forward medium, you can
Yeah,
do crouch
undodge.
medium punch into upkicks. For one
Does
hit.
it activate? Okay.
Oh, you
Get
get
punished.
Oh,
no, he
why?
didn't have to
Went
red
for the
parry.
red
He
parry.
didn't have to red parry.
Ah, that's too bad.
He misjudged the chip.
So Ganesian's so fast, he didn't have to red parry. That was an attempt to red parry.
You don't. I framed that as OD.
Yeah, you could have just blocked and then punished and absolutely taken that round. You can overcomplicate this game sometimes. Are the names correct?
It's easy to overthink things, I think, because there's so much going on in this game at any given time.
We have Cannon Black as Pat, so that's
Yeah.
his actual birth name, given to him by his family.
I'll say, oh yeah, I was using government.
Government issued names, that's what we use now. We can just put Social Security's numbers in there.
Smart.
Cannon Black, the pressure is starting. Dizzy the double parry, but doesn't get out of the corner.
Dizzy using these throws really well to get space.
Oh,
Those
nice
are the
parry.
EX shoulder.
Yeah, it's a move that it serves a function here and there, but certainly not in a situation like that. You want to save your bar for Ganesian.
Oh, for sure. That was like an anti-air situation. I don't know what it would have been used for there.
Back throw, building
Yeah.
meter.
Needs that space. Oh, dash punch
Dash
straight
punch.
into the sweep. Oh, man.
It's one way to close the distance, but certainly not the safest.
Okay, that's safe. Good pickup. Oh, it doesn't quite make the corner.
Still gets the throw.
Forward throw. Another throw here.
Meter starved though, so
Backing off.
Pac can make it happen.
Giving
Pat
up
just
corner.
needs one knockdown here, one jump in.
Oh, that was good. He's gonna get some free meter from
Nice.
that.
Nice roundhouse there. Misses
Oh,
the
no.
combo. Pat with the optimal punish here. Let's see. Into super hard knockdown. All it takes is one hit. It's a
Yeah.
1, 2, and a 3. Just like that, Cannon Black moves on, putting Dizzy into loser's bracket.
Seemed like Dizzy lost a lot of momentum and they weren't really sure how to get it back.
Yeah, well, Pat is a very momentum-based character. You know, once he's got you knocked down, you're in his world, and it's not fun to get out of it. But I feel like Dizzy missed a few opportunities to really cheese Pat out. Take advantage of your character. If you're going to play Yun and you're going to pick an agent, you got to abuse.
If there's anyone you gotta abuse, it's Ganesian, man.
For sure.
Still not a bad showing. I think they just... I'm not sure what it was. They were giving up space a lot.
Yeah, it was similar to what we were seeing earlier with Zork, where you know, it's a difference between trying to play safely and giving up space.
It seemed like they were giving up space to like charge Ganasian, but they weren't like given enough time, or they were like misjudging how much time they could get.
This is going to be a great match. And the Dudley-Yun matchup can be hard for Yun. You know, Yun gets hit and he dies.
Of course.
Certainly not a matchup that's extremely fun for Yun to play. I think Dizzy may have done better if he had picked his Denjin Ryu. I feel like, you know, Ryu, Dudley, of course the stun bar with Dudley's very high, so Denjin's not as strong, but I'm not sure.
Well, maybe we'll find out in losers.
Yeah, he's still alive, and this is going to be a real barn burner. This is Anti-Shoto versus Ken in Black.
Also, guys, here's the match arena. Make sure you check it out. We're getting closer to our general's goal. We're at 77% of the way. It's a $600 goal. You already have two of our stretch goals fulfilled. Can we get some more, guys? Like, you guys are getting us to $466 so far.
So these are two very similar players. They want to get in and they want to go crazy.
So the way that they like give their pressure, I think, is very different.
Now Pat attempted the red parry there. Nice punish. That's a very hard move to punish even on parry. That's a 6 hit, and that only works if they're crouching. And this is a character that is able to be juggled multiple times with the Kanipon.
Thank you, Ray, for the $15 in cash. Almost at $500, guys.
Moving on up.
Yeah, moving on up.
Oh, parries the anti-air. That's going to hurt.
Good throw.
Good dive kicks. Gets out of the corner.
Here's the Anti-Shoto by Anti-Shoto.
Oh, man. He's parrying all these dive kicks.
It's essential to be able to kind of stop the momentum. And we saw earlier Anti-Shoto's previous opponent wasn't able to really stop the forward movement. And parry can, and now that was a misconfirm.
Oh, that hurts.
Stun bar is building. It's hard to stun Dudley without just killing him, but it's building.
It's pretty hard to combo out of that dive kick sometimes if you don't get the right height, the right spacing.
Oh, good block on the Kanipon.
Nice.
And just like that.
Anti-Shoto.
You see how fast these games are. These guys are just going at each other. There's not a turtle bone in either of their bodies.
For sure.
Good blocking. Nice backswing blow. Does not get super. He's got 3 bars. That could cost him. Nice confirm off the jump roundhouse. The knockdown. Short, nothing. Beautiful confirm. The ducking under. The rose setup. Backswing blow trying to bait the throw. Stand fierce. Beautiful idea.
Bad
Good trade. Let's see here. Oh, and this is going to be a chip out scenario. Red parry timing. Very, very challenging to parry that, even if you knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's a tough red parry. I don't think you can do it post-freeze either. It's too fast.
No, you have to do it. Similar to like Chun-Li Super.
Welcome to the world of
Anti-Shoto is still in this.
I noticed their aggression is like a little different than one another, and it's interesting to see how they like play off each other in neutral.
Pat likes to jump, and if you're not able to stop his jumps, it's going to be a very, very difficult time to try to beat him.
Jumping with Dudley is a very strong strategy. He gets a lot of reward off of them. Nice. Okay.
There's probably something there for Dudley to punish that blocked medium tornado hook. A hard air parry. Nice. Read the walk forward throw, punishes it beautifully.
Back to mid-screen.
Target combo. I don't think that's as much damage as Crutch fears, but...
Snake Fang evening it out. These players just needs one good knockdown and it's over.
Oh, trip guard. So Anti-Shoto probably missed a dive kick there. Landed, and Pat was quick on his punish to trip guard.
Okay.
That's the knockdown, pushing the corner.
Using that electric is kind of a counter poke.
Yeah, it's good. It catches people dashing in. Nice. This is gonna
Light.
guess parry. Let's see what he gets off of it. Doesn't have any bar, but he's building. Nice block.
Anti-Shoto's really lucky that Dudley didn't have that bar, because if he got that hard knockdown, then like getting out of that vortex would have been so
Not
much
fun.
tougher.
You got to guess your way out.
Nice.
And he confirms it in.
Good use of super there.
Electric Snake, there's actually electric snakes that come out during that super. Look at the animation next time, and you can see literal snakes. It's
a
pretty
little hard
cool.
to see because they like run along the ground. Oh, these juggles.
Beautiful. So there's a group of characters that Dudley is able to hit with multiple Kanipons like that. Necro is unfortunately in that class. Doesn't go for the red parry that time. Stun bar is building, and he's got another one. Here's an ambiguous setup. Goes for the dive kick.
Yeah. Really fishing for stun here.
He's going to get it if he gets one more confirm. That would have done it.
Overhead.
And he
Yeah,
got
there it is.
And just like that, we have ourselves 1-1.
Game 3.
You win.
The crowd is rooting.
The crowd's upstairs.
Yeah, the crowd is
Yeah,
upstairs.
the crowd is upstairs.
The digital crowd, we're seeing a lot of Let's Go Anti-Shotos.
Crowd isn't being loud enough.
Welcome to
This
the
is
world
definitely some
Yeah, that was OD.
high energy third strike. This is two people who've decided, I'm going to crush you. And they're just running into each other at full speed.
Like bulls charging at each other. Good anti-air. It's mostly been going for like anti-air parries, but now that he's been trying to like directly challenge it, I think it's been working a lot more in his favor.
Parry throw, nice juggle. Some characters have to deal with that juggle after forward throw. Urian thankfully doesn't have to, but
Sometimes that reset can be trickier to deal with than the knockdown.
oh, he gets it. 6 hits. Short into a
doesn't
throw.
go for
Doesn't
the-
believe in the confirm. Too early on his dart shot. Misses a throw opportunity to punish. He's close to chip. Oh, he just does it. EX jet upper.
The small pop-off.
Are you ready?
Anti-Shadow trying the EX tornado hook to chip.
It's a very strong chip option. It has a lot of hits.
Yeah, it's a weird one to red parry. Alrighty. It's a 2-hitter quitter.
Nice.
That's a hard knockdown. That is one of the moves in the game you cannot quick rise.
Yep. It's a combo if it's crouching too, so it's nice
this
to be
is
able
gonna
to combo
stun.
that. Ouch.
No taunt. Now,
Background house.
interesting. I wonder if there was a way for him to taunt and maybe kill without using the super. Probably not. But traditionally, Necro will taunt there to get the damage boost. It's not a form of disrespect. It's just how the
Yeah,
game
of course.
works.
It gives him like a 30% damage boost.
Yeah, it's huge.
But I don't see Anti-Shoto taunting a lot.
Oh, he
even
misses
after
the
he's
short
stunned.
super. Good punish here. And the
Nice
meter is
to be
building here for
there.
Anti-Shoto, and so is the stun bar for Dudley.
Gosh, 70%
Kenneth
already.
Black in the corner with only 1 bar. Stun bar is cooling off.
T-Shoto is sort of like faking giving up that space.
Ooh,
but-
this hurts.
Yeah.
I think look for Kanifan, yeah. So Dudleys will very often use Kanifan in situations where they don't have a bar and they can't confirm because it is the biggest damaging option in those moments.
Makes sense.
This is basically last hit.
With these characters, absolutely.
That's gonna be hard to
drops
punish.
it.
It's a very, very hard move to punish for most characters in the game.
Yeah, because it pushes you back so far, has so much.
It recovers very fast. That parry
Shoto
was
being
huge.
very careful here.
Nice block. He's gonna hit 1 hit.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice jump over the
I
super.
hate to see it. But the dive kick,
win.
Anti-Shoto coming out. This is the first time he's been in X level in very, very long. Able to take out Kenneth Black. Very, very impressive performance here.
We await your return.
Good to see him again.
Warrior.
We wait his return.
Necro looking dialed in.
Think he's gonna go all Necro this bracket?
Anti-Shoto?
Yeah.
I don't even know. He plays Yan and Yang as well.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
plays some very interesting versions of Yan and Yang with weird
yeah,
supers.
He
and-
plays SA2 Yun, which I think is actually really cool because he's able to utilize the X moves in really interesting ways.
Yeah, SA2 was played in America for Yan in the first few years. Mike Watson was somebody who kind of showed the world that it's not a bad super. And you get a tremendous, I think you actually get the most EX out of any character in the game with SA2
I think it's
Yan.
like tied with Oro or something.
It's pretty impressive how many EX shoulders you have to deal with.
Yeah, EX shoulders is like a really like Yun's EX is really strong. It's just like Ganation is so
EX dash
insane
punch
that
is
you-
kind of not very good, but
Who we got up
like,
guys, by the way?
EX up kicks and stuff.
so we have Goss and
Goss is back.
Goss.
and Johnny.
Oh,
To the heat of
by the way,
Go for it.
I want to thank you guys for getting us to $500 in
Oh,
the
we did it.
Matcherino.
Thank you guys so much.
That's very good. So
Very good, guys. We're halfway there.
we have a very fun matchup of the two main characters from the Street Fighter series, Ryu and Alex.
Yep, these guys are across from each other on the character select screen. It's organized like that. It's really
Ooh,
cool.
nice punish. So most characters, their sweeps are punishable with Alex's EX rushing attack. I guess an elbow.
Yeah, it's a shame he has to spend EX to do it, but
But it's good. It forces the corner, gets the knockdown,
Battle.
and it
Go
keeps
for
the
it.
opponent honest in terms of the footsie game.
yep. It's really important to be able to challenge that Shoto sweep because if you can't, then they're just gonna keep spamming it. They're gonna like it.
Goss. Ooh, misses the throw on the dash.
Oh, missed the Denjin
A
setup.
little bit of an
but-
execution error. Stun bar is rising. Pretty risky exit option right there, but it works out. Back throw is going to build that stun bar. Look for that forward medium punch. We've seen it a few times. Ooh, what a shoryu.
DP, Goss needs
There it
average
is.
to
If
get
Goss
stunned.
plays this game and Goss knows, yeah, I
Risky
know.
DP.
Obviously, you want to do that.
Goss just needs one confirm here, and Ryu should be done.
Nice stand medium kick. Good tech.
Uh-oh.
Oh, blocks it.
That's safe.
Could have, if he parried that, could have been all she wrote. You got to get it out here. Goss jumps it. He reads the slow ball. Frankie had a great video on Vanal. Beautiful punish.
Yeah, Frankie's videos are so helpful.
Frankie's video on Vanal, the fastball, slow ball of Denjin. If you look, Goss's stun bar was actually around the mid-range in terms of how high it was, and you didn't necessarily need to hold the Denjin all that long in order to get the stun. And there really is something to be said about getting the stun bar to 80, 90, 95% like Cooney does, and then landing one stand medium kick or something to top them off.
It puts a lot of pressure on them, like, not to get hit, so that's arguably scarier than just eating the combo.
Absolutely. And we see a character switch to Ken. Very common thing you'll see. I'm a Goki player, and they lose the first game, and they're like, I'm actually a Ken player. You see that all the time. The Denjin to Ken pipeline is very common.
60%.
But I actually think
80%.
Johnny's Ken is actually much better than his Denjin Ryu, so
Oh, that's good to know.
that's going to do a lot of stuff.
Ooh, really close. I thought that might stun.
Sure you can. 3-hitter.
Badly timed
Now
over.
I believe that's a punish if he was a little faster.
No, it was reversal timing. I think
Yep.
it might have just been the spacing.
Thank you, Saber, for the $5.55
medium
in
kick.
cash.
No super, so that's,
Shibuya.
Punish? No punish.
Yeah, it can be like...
Oh yeah, no meter.
so different, in this game, different than other Street Fighters, low, medium kick, fireball as Ken is very, very, very bad.
Yeah, it's like pretty easy to punish. It's just like... If you can do it at like a decent range, then it's okay, but you usually always have a better option.
And the chat brings up a good point. Blocked EX rush elbow by Alex is a super punish on for Ken.
Yeah.
He can just
Catchy.
raw reversal SA3.
It's something you specifically have to be very careful about.
Oh,
Nice. So theoretically that can be confirmed, but it's very challenging. I think Goss just went for it, and just like that, 2-0.
Goss was feeling real confident.
I do think he went for it.
That crouch short super, I've seen Frankie confirm it in front of me 15 times, so I know it's theoretically possible, but
I've seen people confirm it as a link, but
it's hard.
he just canceled it,
Yeah,
man.
he just canceled it.
He was going for it. All right, we're going to have Goss, Kenneth Black. So Dudley Alex, what do you think about this matchup?
I don't play either of the, I mean, I play Alex a little bit. I would rather be Dudley.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I would think so.
Go.
I mean, in almost every situation, I'd rather not be Alex.
That's fair. I think Alex has some okay matchups, but definitely not as good as Dudley. Nice parry.
Definitely could have been a better punish there on the jump in.
Good anti-air.
This is a good matchup. These are two strong players. I feel like Kenneth Black's missed a couple big opportunities, but he gets one here. Decides to save the bar. Very interesting and ambiguous setup there.
Kenneth Black getting so much off of these parries. Almost at 3 bars already.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Look at the bar here. Beautiful. There's the hard knockdown, and he's got 2 more behind it, and there's one of them. Let's see if he goes high, low, throw. Goes for another high. Goss
doesn't
blocks it.
confirm
And that's the thing about blocking Dudley's pressure is he's still there.
He's
If you're going to guess, you have to parry because it's the only way to reverse the situation.
Dudley's pressure is he's always plus and he's always next to you.
All right. That's cool.
The only thing that can make it scarier is if he had like red parry, the stuff you had to red parry more.
We await your return.
Got a lot of great
Okay.
players in the chat here.
Oh hey guys, I didn't have the names updated. Who's Pat's opponent?
He is playing against Goss. G-O-S-S.
Oh, okay.
Goss the
We
Alex.
got Doc Mac, KD Alpha, BMXer, Mr. Part 2, Big Nasty, who's literally upstairs about to play in the next pool, No More Funland, Glass Jaw. I know all these guys. And then the legendary Sandy Bags. Saber's here. Yeah, this is Kenneth Black versus Goss. Kenneth Black playing the blood red Dudley.
Oh snap! Big
Saving all
Tommy
these, I don't know, I guess he saves all the bars.
saves
Gives
all
him
the
more
bars.
for the next
Saves
round.
all the bars. It's what it worked in the first game. He had 2 bars going into round 2. He's got 1 here.
Go for it.
Goss seems a little out of his element. Dudley, especially when played at this kind of pace, it takes a little time.
Can be really scary to deal with.
What's the punish? Medium. Yep. Okay. I think maybe the elbow would have been better to push him towards the corner, but there we go. Sweep-oo.
Pushing Dudley to the corner.
This is good.
Oh, good
Now
parry.
he uses the bar here. Interesting.
Oh,
And he has another one
backswing.
built up. This is going to be hard to get
Guess
out
for
of.
game. Nice. That was a fast 2-0.
You win.
It was.
Characters do a lot of damage to
Is
each
guess for game something from Smash?
other. Sorry.
Is it?
Yes.
I knew it was because it started to seep into Third Strike, and I don't know where it came from. And I'm not going to say it needs to stop, but I'm not a fan of it. And it's certainly not an indictment on you as an individual.
Of course.
You're coming from another culture, and
I
you're
don't take it personally.
and I appreciate that. You shouldn't. And I'm someone who tried to keep an open mind to other games, and I think I have to accept the reality that this is a smasher's paradise now. Third Strike is no longer for Third Strike players.
Yeah, really.
It really is. It's guest for games, and it's time to play some friendlies.
Yeah, it's time
It
to play
really
some
is.
friendlies,
It's time
guys.
for some friendlies. Mom's picking me up. We're gonna have to work together to get the CRT in the back of the car.
Yeah,
Makes
pretty
you
much,
feel
guys.
better. I've played Third Strike longer than I played Smash.
So I knew there was something about you. You have a very high knowledge of the game for someone who's only been playing for a few
I
years.
do a lot of labbing. I do a lot of
And that's something that's super common with the new crop of players. When we were coming up, it was super rare for anybody to really know much of anything about the actual mechanics of the game. I know this combo works. I know I shouldn't hit a button here. But with the Lewis script and with all of the frame data sites so easily available, with Game Restaurant becoming popular in the United States.
Well, even the Lewis scripts.
Yeah, the Lewis script's incredible.
Yeah, you can just recreate any situation. No, oh yeah, guys. So real quick, I wanted to thank our last couple of Mancherino donors. You guys got us to $508. Let's see who hooked it up.
508? Yo, who dropped
yeah.
that 8?
Saber was
Saber
last
with the
donation.
555.
555.
Yeah, make that a 666.
Yeah, thank you.
I love it.
Everardo for the 18, Ray for the 15, Guru for the 20, James for the 15, Only Round for the 10. And yeah, we're basically halfway. We're out of promo codes, guys, but we're gonna scroll down. and
That's
you
a
can
good sign.
Well, like there's still free ways for you to join to the tournament. You can just click, and you see all these are free clicks to the tournament. Now I'm scrolling past. You log out your Twitch name, YouTube, Twitter. Just retweet, like, and all that good stuff is completely free, guys. Also, we have some stretch goals. So we're almost at the $600 general stretch goal. 84% of the way. We also have the $800 2v2 mid game and $1,000 System Direction PS2 tournament, which should be pretty sick to watch. Thank you, Lily, for the $3.75. Yeah.
All right, yeah, my pool's now, so I'm going to be hopping off
Oh, great.
commentary. Thank you guys for giving me the
It was
opportunity.
wonderful chatting with you.
Yeah,
It was
seriously.
Wonderful chatting.
It was nice having someone who knows what they're talking about.